Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new on here, my name is Philip, and this is Phil Reacts. Today, we are diving into one of the greatest debut albums of all time, in my opinion. Boston by Boston. Yeah. A little background story, a little context. Based on a few facts, that I pulled up, this record, dropped in 1976, and went on to completely change, the face of, classic rock. I mean, with timeless anthems, such as "More Than a Feeling" and "Peace of Mind." This thing didn't just make noise. To me, it exploded. And here's the crazy part: most of this album, was basically recorded in Tom Scholz's basement. Yep. I mean, the guitarist and mastermind behind the Boston, he built his own studio. Created his own equipment and engineered the sound that was way ahead of his time. That's wild, if you ask me. That is wild, guys. Today I'm gonna go track by track, reacting and breaking down, what makes this album so legendary. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack, So yeah, stick around to the end because I will give my final thoughts, and I want to hear your ranking, on these songs too. Let's get right into it. So this album, has 8 songs. Spans a little over 37 minutes and 44 seconds. And I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like this is my first time, listening to this album. I have actually listened to the album, the whole album actually. That was like a year or two ago. But I mean, since you guys requested it, I'm here again. Coming back to listen to the album all over again. I'm very excited, guys. Yeah. The first song titled "More Than a Feeling." Yeah, this song I know a lot of people know it, but let's take a listen once again, guys. Let's go. Okay.
I woke up this morning and the sun was gone.
Okay.
Turned on some music to start my day. And lost myself in a familiar song. I close my eyes and I slipped away. used to know. I closed my eyes and she slipped away. Slipped
Wow, guys. Wow. Guys, this song definitely a classic. I mean, like I said, I've already listened to this album, but I mean, listening to this song again, almost feels like the first time I heard it. Beautiful, beautiful song. I have to say, this song, more than a feeling to me, is one of those songs that grabs you as a listener, from the very first chord. Starting with the vocals, we have Brad Delp. His voice, is absolutely insane here. I mean, I love the way he hits those siren, high notes, with so much power and clarity. To me, it's not just singing. It's like he's lifting the whole song into another dimension. You can feel the emotion in every single line, especially when he cries out, "It's more than a feeling." Excuse my voice, guys. But I loved it. I mean, that delivery definitely gives me chills every single time. Now, the instrumentation, Tom Shows, guys, he was a genius. On this one, an acoustic guitar intro to me, so clean and delicate. And then bam, the electric guitar should come in with that, crunchy melodic riffs. That is, instantly recognizable. The balance between soft verses and the explosive choruses definitely makes this whole track, feel like a roller coaster. And don't even get me started, on that guitar solo, guys. It's melodic, it's emotional, and it definitely fits the song perfectly. Instead of just showing off. I loved it. Definitely loved it. I mean, guys, as for what the song is all about, personally, I feel like this is pure nostalgia. To me, it's about how music can transport you back to a memory, to a feeling and a person. Like when Tom Shows, said about Marianne, walking away. It's that bittersweet longing, when a song hits and suddenly, you're right back in that moment, of your life. And I feel like that is why people connect, with it so deeply. It's not just about love or heartbreak. It's about the power of music itself. Overall, I mean, this isn't just a rock classic. It's an anthem. Vocals, guitars, emotions. Definitely the perfect storm. I loved it. I mean, this song, one of my all-time favorites from this band. I loved it. So let me know what you guys also think about this song down in the comment section. I know lots and lots of you guys, have heard this song countless times, but please share your thoughts about it. Thank you. So we'll move on to the second song, Peace of Mind. Let's go. Yeah. Okay.
Now if you're feeling kinda low about the
Okay, guys. Yeah. So that was the second song, "Peace of Mind." Yeah. Wow. Wow. Boston's Peace of Mind to me after listening to it. I mean, this is one of those new tracks that just makes you stop, and appreciate how powerful classic rock can be. Vocally, Bradelp, as always, his voice is absolutely sour here. If you ask me, I mean, he's got that clean, high register tone that just cuts through that makes it like a laser, but it's never harsh. The harmonies layered behind him, give it that anthem like quality, almost like the song is designed, for stadium sing-alongs. Yeah, I loved it. The instrumentation was also another aspect of the song that I absolutely loved. Tom Shows, his guitar work, was so legendary here. Those country riffs and perfectly, melodic leads, just in the glass across the track. The production is so tight, for the 70s, if you ask me, it's almost feels futuristic, for its time. You've got that driving rhythm section underneath, with the bass and drums and locking everything in. But it's really the guitar tone that steals the spotlight, if you ask me personally. That layered, almost orchestral rock sound is, I mean, Boston's signature, if you ask me. Yeah, I loved it. So one may ask me, what is the song all about? Lyrically, Peace of Mind, is refreshing, because it's not just another rock song about love or rebellion. It's about rejecting the rat race. Tom Shows basically says, I don't care about climbing the corporate ladder. All I want is peace of mind. It's a message that still resonates and hits today, especially in a world that is always telling you to hustle harder. Yeah, I love it. Overall, this song, is both musically powerful and thematically, timeless. A perfect blend of, killer musicianship, and a life lesson, we can all, take to heart. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the song down in the comment section. Let me know your own personal take, about what the song is all about. Please let me know down in the comment section. Yes, we are moving on to the third song. Foreplay, long time. Yes, I have to say this is a song that actually introduced me to Boston. So super excited to be coming back into it all over again. Let's take a listen, guys. Yeah. Ooh, this is good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That bass. Okay. Guys, Foreplay, long time. This song, beautiful, guys. I mean, Boston, I have to say, Boston really, really knew how to, take you on a journey, with this one. Foreplay, long time, is like two songs, in one. I love how, kicks off, with that epic, spacey instrumental intro. Excuse me. Where Tom Scholes just goes wild, on the keyboards and organ, layering it, with those tight guitar runs. I mean, it's prog rock, energy that feels futuristic, even today. Then it slides seamlessly into long time, and I feel like that's where Brad Delp, his vocals, absolutely shine. His voice, has that sour and clean power. He makes every single line, feel urgent, but uplifting. Instrumentally, the mix, is genius. Acoustic and electric guitars, playing, off each other. A driving rhythm section, and those harmonized guitar solos and that just scream classic Boston. It's polished, but still has that raw rock punch. I don't know if that makes sense, yes, but that's just me when it comes to the instrumentation of the song. Lyrically, I feel like a long time, it's about breaking free, moving forward and not wasting life sitting still. It's an anthem of freedom and chasing what matters most. That is why it still resonates decades later. If you ask me, I mean, it's more than just a rock jam. It's a definitely feels like a statement of independence, statement piece. I loved it, guys. So let me know what you guys also think about this one down in the comment section. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how this song made you feel the first time you heard it. Please let me know down in the comment section. We move on to the fourth song, Rock and Roll Band. Let's take a listen, guys.
Though we didn't have much money.
Okay, guys. Yes, so that was a rock and roll band. I have to say, Boston's rock and roll band. I mean, it's pure energy from start to finish. Right away, Brad Delp's vocals hit you with that siren, effortless power. I mean, to me, he had one of the cleanest, most dynamic voices in the classic rock. And here on the song, he sells the dream of a band, on the rise, with absolute conviction. Instrumentally, this is a full-on rock and roll rush. Tom shows layers those crunchy guitars with his signature precision. The riffs driving hard, and whilst the organ, and the bass fill out the groove, and the drumming, keeps everything tight, but still loose enough, to feel alive. Lyrically, I feel like this song is Boston's all day, to the grind of chasing the rock dream. Playing in bars, sleeping in cars, waiting for that one big break. Even though the story is more of a myth, than Boston's actual journey. I love the way he captures the spirit of every hungry band out there, trying to make it. I love the fact that it's inspirational, it's fun, and it feels like a celebration of music itself. That's just me and what I think the song is all about. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Yes, we'll move on to the next song. The fifth song, that is Smokin. Yeah, let's go.
Gotta play with some, a little bit of rock and roll. Yeah, gotta let yourself go. The band's gonna take control. Yeah, we're getting out today. We'll pick you up and take you away.
Wow, guys, yes, Smokin. Wow, this one was something else, guys. I have to say. I mean, this track is pure, high octane, classic energy, and I loved it. Right from the moment, I mean, the song started, I could feel that, boogie rock groove, driving the whole song. Brad Delps, as always, absolutely tears, things up, in this song. I mean, his voice, has that perfect mix of grit and clarity. If you ask me, I mean, riding on top of the instrumentation with so much attitude. I love the fact that he doesn't just sing this song. He commands it. Almost like he's leading the party himself. The instrumentation, guys, I have to say this is where Smokin really really shines. The riff is dirty and fun. I mean, definitely built to get a crowd moving. But the real highlight, that Hammond guitar solo, guys. I loved it. I mean, it definitely explodes out of nowhere, and just takes the song, to a whole new level. Psychedelic, fury, and totally unforgettable, guys. Tom Scholes, this man's the guitar work on the song definitely kept it tight, riff driven, and powerful. Whilst the rhythm section gives it that, unstoppable boogie swing. I don't know if that makes sense, yes, but the instrumentation of the song really, really did it for me. Now, at its core, I feel like at this song, Smokin, it's an anthem, to letting loose and just, enjoying life. It's not deep or overly complicated, based off of the lyrics. To me, it's about partying, it's about music, and that rush of freedom when you just want to turn up loud, and have a good time. Yeah, that's just what I feel this song is all about. Overall, Smoking this song, feels like the track you put on when you want to, crack the volume up, roll the windows down and just live the moment. This is pure rock and roll fun. Guys, let me know what you think about this one down in the comment section. Let me know how the song made you feel the first time you heard it. Yes, we move on to the Sid song, Hitch A Ride. Let's go. Okay.
Day is night in New York City. Smoke like water runs inside.
Okay.
Still out of trees to pity.
Yeah.
Every living thing that's died. Gonna hitch a ride. Head for the other side. Leave it all behind. Never change my mind. Gonna sail away. Sunlight's another day. Freedom on my mind. Carry me away for the last time. Oh.
guys. All right, guys. So that was Hitch A Ride, the said song of the album, and wow, guys. Boston, I mean, they are something else. I feel like Hitch A Ride, is one of those hidden gems, and that really, really shows why, their debut album is considered legendary. First off, as always, we talk about the vocals. Bradell's voice, is just unreal. He has this smooth, souring delivery that feels effortless. But when the chorus hits, he really, 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 takes it up into that classic rock angelic zone. To me, it's both powerful and emotional, all at the same time. Perfectly capturing the feeling of wanting to break free and start afresh. Now, the instrumentation is where this track really, really shines. As always, Tom Scholl's guitar work, is a master class. Those layered harmonies and the extended solo section, feels almost like a journey in themselves. The organ underneath, also gives it that rich, almost, cosmic atmosphere. Whilst the rhythm section, keeps everything, grounded and but still, driving forward. I love the fact that it's intricate but never, overwhelming. Classic, Boston production magic, guys. I loved it. Definitely loved it. I mean, as for what the song is all about, I feel like a Hitch A Ride, feels like an escape, anthem. The lyrics, talk about leaving the noise and chaos behind, finding peace and moving on, to something way better. To me, it's about freedom. It's about new beginnings, and chasing something, more meaningful, which was a huge theme, in the 70s in the rock scene, based on a few facts that I pulled up. All in all, this track, is underrated, compared to Boston's bigger hits, but I mean, it's pure brilliance. Yeah, that's all I have to say. A stunning, vocal performance, gorgeous instrumentation, a timeless message of liberation. Guys, let me know what you guys also think about this song down in the comment section. Let me know how this song made you feel the first time you heard it. Yes. So we'll move on to the seventh song, Something About You. Let's take a listen. Wow. Okay. Love this. Radell.
When I was younger, I thought I could stand on my own.
Wow, guys, something about you, the seventh song off of this album, guys. This song was something else. I feel like a Boston, just doesn't mess, on any of the songs, off of this in the debut album. Something about you might not be as famous, as more than the feeling, but to me, this is a hidden gem that really, really shows off, what makes this band so special. First off, Brandelp's vocals, are definitely incredible here. He's got that siren, crystal clear tone that just cuts through the mix. There is this effortless emotion, in his delivery. That I feel like makes the song feel both powerful and uplifting. The instrumentation, it's pure Tom Scholz genius. I'm sure you guys already know that. I mean, those layered guitars, shimmer with that signature Boston crunch, and the harmonized leads. I feel like I give the track this larger than life, almost orchestral feel. The rhythm section also keeps everything driving forward, with a steady groove, but I mean, it's the guitar texture that really, really, really wrap around you. Yes, as a listener. Lyrically, I feel like this song, is all about that spark, when someone enters your life and changes everything. You can feel the optimism and excitement bursting through the music. It's not heavy or dark, it's bright, it's anthemic and full of energy. Almost like a celebration of love or some level of connection. Guys, I loved it. Overall, this song, I mean, something about you, is classic in Boston. Massive sound, heartfelt vocals, and that mix of technical precision with emotional, punch. Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of track that makes you want to roll down the windows, and just let the music wash all over you. I loved it, guys. Let me know what you think about this one down in the comment section, and yeah, just let me know, if you think this song is a hidden gem. Please comment down below. We move on to the final song off of this album, Let Me Take You Home Tonight. Let's take a listen, guys.
Now I'm not like this. I'm really kinda shy.
Yeah.
But I get this feeling whenever you walk by. I don't wanna down you, I wanna make you high. If you could see your way to me, come on and let me try. Let me take you home tonight. Mama, now it's alright. Let me take you home tonight. I'll show you sweet delight. You must understand this. I've watched you for so long,
Okay.
that I feel I've known you. I know it can't be wrong. If we just get together, I wanna make you see I'm dreaming of your sweet love tonight. So mama, let it be. Let me take you home tonight. Mama, now it's alright. Let me take you home tonight. I'll show you sweet delight.
Okay.
I don't wanna make excuses. I don't wanna lie. I just got to get loose with you tonight.
Guys, sounds so good.
Let me take you home tonight. I wanna make you high, and I get this feeling whenever you walk by. If we just get together, I wanna make you see. I'm dreaming of your sweet love tonight, so mama let it be. Let me take you home tonight. Mama, now it's alright. Let me take you home tonight. I'll show you sweet
that part.
delight. I wanna show you sweet delight. Show you sweet delight. Pretty mama wanna show you sweet delight. Let me take you home tonight. You know I wanna take you home. Let me take you home tonight. I don't wanna be alone. Let me take you home tonight. I don't wanna take you home. Let me take you home tonight. I want to take you home. Let me take you home tonight. I wanna take you home. Let me take you home
Wow, guys. So yeah, so that was the final song off of this album. Let me take you home tonight, guys. I have to say this track, is such a hidden gem, on this debut album, from Boston. Brad Delp's vocals, are definitely smooth. They are soulful and filled, with that warm charisma that really sells the song's romantic vibe. This man is not bells and like more than a feeling. Instead he's delivering something a little more intimate, almost conversational, which to me definitely makes it super relatable. On the instrumentation side, you get that classic Boston polish, layered guitars, that sparkle, with melody, driving bass line from Fran, Sheehan, and a clean, tight rhythm that keeps the whole thing grooving. The guitar solo is especially sweet. It's got that bluesy touch, that contrasts nicely with the polished production, if you ask me, and it really feels like an invitation into the more, playful side, of this band. As for what the song is all about, it's pretty straightforward. It's Brad Delp, singing about wanting to connect, with someone on a personal level. Taking them home and sharing, a night together. To me, it's flirtatious and it's warm and honest, without being over the top. Definitely captures the youthful excitement of meeting someone new and wanting to take things further. Yeah. Overall, it's one of those underrated, Boston cuts, that definitely shows a different flavor of the band, less stadium rock anthem and more personal rock ballad. I don't know if that makes sense, yes, but that's just my thoughts. Guys, let me know what you think about this one down the comment section. Yes, so, that is Boston's debut album, 8 tracks of pure classic, rock magic. After listening to this song, I feel like what blew my mind, is how polished, it sounds for a debut. Especially since most of it was crafted in a basement studio. This record, went on to sell over 17 million copies, in the U.S. alone, and influenced countless bands, that followed, based on a few facts that I pulled up. Honestly, I feel like it's not just an album, it's a blueprint, for arena rock. Yeah, that's just my personal take on it. But for me, a few other standout tracks on there. More Than Feeling, Hitch A Ride, Foreplay, Long Time. I loved, Something About You. Yes, I definitely loved it. But honestly, there's not a weak song on this album. I feel like all the songs on there slap. So yeah, if you are into rock and you haven't heard this album, front to back, then guys, what are you doing? Please Do that right now. Do yourself a favor right about now. Yes, but that's just me. I really, really want to hear from you guys. Also, what's your favorite track, on this album? Do you think this is the greatest, rock debut of all time? I personally think, yeah. Or would you give, that crown to someone else? Drop your thoughts, in the comment section. I love reading your takes. And hey, if you enjoyed, hanging out with me for this classic album reaction, don't forget to smash, the like button, subscribe, if you are new, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future reactions. This was Boston and their debut album, Boston, and I'll catch you in the next one. Rock on, guys. Peace out.